I was going to do a page 47, but then I remembered I still have pages left in this journal from 1999. So it was November 1999. So I was, bear with me, I can't do math in my head at all. Not even a little bit. I was 12. I was 12. I was about to turn 13 in a few months. So I thought this journal was just from when I went on a family trip. Like I thought it was just my travel journal, but then a few pages later, like I left some pages blank. And then there were more. And it looks like it looks like it was at the point where I switched from print to cursive. Because, like you can see, like at the end of the 1998, I'm still writing in this kind of like print. And then about a year later, it's all cursive. And that's how I write now. So this is from November 25th, 1999. Well, today was Thanksgiving, and I'm at my grandparents' house in Bryan, Texas. They're long gone. I'm not doxing anybody. We woke up around 10:30 a.m. and then went to my aunt's house, which she is selling out in the country. I really love it there. It makes me feel so free to have so much open space around me. Aunt G has lots of dogs. I've lost count. There's the two Labradors, Buster, who's older, and Jack, who's younger. Bullet is a poodle, and JB a mutt, I think. I didn't know what kind of dog breed that JB was at the time, but JB was a rat terrier. I know that now. I've always loved dogs, and I've always known different dog breeds. It's just kind of a weird thing. I wish she weren't moving out, but she's moving in with her neighbor, Brenda, who just recently went through a divorce with her ex-husband, Bruce. Brenda is also no longer with us. She passed away some years ago from cancer. It's good they didn't have kids. Would have been really hard on them. Like it seemed to be on my friend Brian. He told me that his dad has been divorced and remarried twice, and his real mom just kind of put him out of her life. How could she do that? Wow. I've forgotten that. Brian also told me he's been to 10 different schools after moving around a lot. I don't know what it is, but when Brian talks about that kind of thing, and he sounds like he's just been hurt so much in his life, I just want to put my arms around him and make all that hurt melt away. I think I had a crush. Yeah, I had a crush on this boy. I miss him right now. I want so much to be more than just friends with him. We've gotten to be pretty good friends too. I want it to be more, so much. But I don't know what he wants it to be. Plus, I'm so scared that if it does get to be more, then it will ruin our friendship. Oh Lord, I miss him so much. Gosh, this is teenage, this is teenage romance angst. I'm so sorry. I keep seeing the way he looks when he smiles. I love his smile. I sound so pitifully obsessed, but I can't help it. The feelings are just pouring out. I think I'm gonna die. Is he even interested in me at all? He's 2 years older than me. Does that make any difference at all? Wow, I have to go take a shower right now. Maybe I'll write more later. Back! I didn't even skip a line. I just wrote back! It's late and everyone's settled down for the night. I think I'll call Brian when we get back to Allen. He gave me his number and said to call him if I'm ever bored. Good night for now. I remember that. I was usually too nervous to call him. November 26th, 1999. Another uneventful day for the most part. Woke up late. My mom, dad, and the grandparents played bridge and watched football for 4.5 hours straight. Ugh. Football was a big deal. Then we went out to dinner at Mr. Gaddy's, a pizza place with games. I won a weird pen, a little noisemaker thing, 2 bracelets, and a dress book, and a stress ball. That'll come in very handy. Such a smart ass. Even like to no one. No one was reading this, and I was a smart ass. Brian sent me an email reply. He said not to worry about bugging him because I'm not, and that he's just been busy. His ex-girlfriend has been trying to get him back. Maybe I should meet this girl so I can remove her front teeth with my good punching arm. I had never punched anyone but my brother. Oh, it's really, yeah, that's funny. I'm sorry. November 28th, 1999. I never did get around to hooking up with Brian. Oh, Lord, why didn't I just call him? The day was free. Why? Is it because I'm nervous? I already called him once before, but it was last week. Well, I'll get to see him tomorrow at school, even if it's only for a while, between classes. That was someone I went to middle school with. I was in 7th grade, and he was in 8th grade. And he had actually been held back a grade, so technically he would have been the age of a 9th grader. But he always wore cowboy boots and jeans that actually fit at a time when everybody was wearing those like really baggy jeans. So he was different, he stood out. And he was from East Texas, so he had that East Texas accent. Middle school was a weird time. Middle school was a very weird time. I'll say that much. I think it is for everybody. I had some stuff that made it particularly weird for me. December 12th, 1999. Okay, so much has happened. A boy named Vitaly liked me. Now supposedly he doesn't anymore. But when Brian H., that's a different Brian than the last Brian, told him I was BH's girlfriend, which I'm not really, Vitaly got mad and said I was fat. Now I'm really hurt and confused. I only like both of them as friends, but BH thinks we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and I don't know what Vitaly thinks anymore. But I have no control over what I do or don't feel. And Brian P. will always be my only love forever, and I cannot help that. Little Kristen, just wait. How much more of this? I don't want to. Yeah, there's only like 2 more pages. December 14th, 1999. Well, yesterday I broke up with Brian H. Thanks to the confusing system of what going out means in 7th grade, I now have an ex-boyfriend. He was bummed, but he took it okay. But he still hangs around me a hell of a lot. I just wish it weren't so intense. I don't care what happens. I will always love Brian P. no matter what. I barely, oh gosh. December 15th, 1999. Well, Brian H. has decided he isn't taking our breakup very well. Today, while I was gone on a choir tour, that's right, I did choir in middle school, he said he was over me, hated me, and thought I was a lesbian. I guess that was the thing to say. If a girl broke up with you in 7th grade, was that she's a lesbian. See, I sent him an email breaking up with him. He did read the email and supposedly got mad and called me a lessie. I don't believe that bullshit. It's just something Brian made up to sound cool. This popularity shit is really important to him. Katie said when he was talking about it, he was making a joke out of it. But at times he sounded depressed. Well, that could be something people do. People do that when they're upset. Well, he ain't gonna have me to kick around, that's for sure. I did this sometimes and I still do this. I know correct grammar, but I choose not to use it in certain instances. I'm going to just act normal at school tomorrow. And if he says anything to me, I'll just say, Why Do You Hate Me? That is the end of that one. I had a habit of starting a lot of these and then just kind of trailing off. And I just like stopped and I would leave all these empty pages, and I kind of am sad I wasted the paper, but it would feel strange to go back and start using it up now because so much time has passed and I have a different book that I've started instead. So everyone has middle school crushes, right? That they probably take too seriously and they act stupid about. I'm almost certain of that. Those were a couple of mine. I didn't know what to do with attention then, and I don't know what to do with it now. So I've just gotten a little better at playing it cool, I think. Have a great day.